lot of people seems to think that that's our company, that's all there is. But we actually started off as a high-end amplification company back in the day, and this product, the Astra, is us going back to the roots of how we started the business in the first place, and of course with a lot of new technologies. The ADH next generation is our latest amplification. All our products in the past have always used ADH, analog digital hybrid. It is not Class D. The Class A and the Class D always operates at the same time, current and voltage simultaneously. It also has a lot of new features like connectivity. It has Tidal Connect, Cobus Connect coming up soon, and of course room ready Wi-Fi 6. All the inputs are configurable, including to change them into outputs if you want to. Analog inputs can be switched into digital and whatever that you need. And of course, we have a very good phono stage. If you have a lot of records and you have a lot of vintage records from labels such as RCA, Telefunken, and all this, a lot of these recordings were recorded with a very specific RIAA curve that is actually slightly different from each other. Our phono stage allows you to change this setting on the fly inside the app. So depending on what records that you are playing, you can choose the right setting for that equalization, the way that you can listen to the records the way they're intended to be listened at. So that's the phono stage section. Of course, we also have the DA conversion and everything operating very close to the amplification. In fact, it's about 5 cm away, so there's very low signal loss, if at all, since everything is so close together. We are playing the dual mono configuration today because we have a big space. So one Astra is driving one Astalon speakers, but you can play this with just a single stereo amplifier. So I will let Elias speak a little bit about the amazing Astalon speakers.
Hi, I'm Elias. I'm coming all the way from Estonia to talk a little bit about our products. Actually, it's quite a unique opportunity for us to have a nice minimalistic system like that. We, of course, as most of you, we all love our toys, but we also appreciate elegance and minimalism. It's also part of our design language, minimalism, as Estelon, and we embrace it. What you see as a beautiful sculpture design for our speakers is actually a logical outcome of our design language. Very briefly, I can tell you that in all our speakers we use this configuration of drivers. We keep our woofers lower, closer to the floor, so they can couple basically for more energy and low frequencies. And we always have a low crossover and cutoff point at around 75 to 80 Hertz. So it can act a little bit like a subwoofer, you might say. Most of the information comes from the drivers that are usually placed at this higher level, so the earlier reflections don't interfere, let's say, with the low frequencies. In this particular model, we have two 5-inch mid woofers, 1-inch tweeter, and the 10-inch downfired woofer. In this particular model, which is our entry-level model, it's called the Aura, we use a thermoformed composite, which is developed by Estelon. It's quite interesting technology how we produce these speakers, because the material comes in sheets, then we cut holes where the driver is going to be placed, then we heat it and we shape it. These curves are very important for our design. It's helping a lot with the sound signature of Estelon, because curves help for better dispersion. That's why also our speakers don't necessarily need a lot of toe-in. The direction of the signal spreads nicely. And the fact that they don't have sharp corners, as like the typical boxy cabinet designs, helps with eliminating diffraction effects. Anyway, I won't tire you with technical. It should be about music. These things should all disappear when listening to music anyway. I'll be around. I'm happy to discuss further if somebody wants to know more about our products. I'll let Ivan to put some nice music for you, and please enjoy.
Yes, before I play some music, I would like to show you the remote of the Astra, which is one of my favorite parts of the system. As you know, using the remote with the plus and minus buttons to adjust volume can be a little bit awkward. So this is actually my favorite way of adjusting volume, having a dial. So of course you can always go to your, traditionally to your amplifier and turn it there. But if it's wireless, it's always nice to have. So the first song I'm going to play is a song by Vanessa Fernandez, who's a Singaporean singer actually. The song is called Here But I'm Gone. It's a very nice acoustic rock recording. Simple but just nicely recorded.